My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Central Hill Road, Acre, Mississippi, 38841. I am under attack by Scientology. They have removed my extra dimensional biology. There's an entanglement property between our third dimension and our extra dimensions. They are using my upper dimensional biology as a torture device. I am extremely sick. They are hurting me badly. I have rights. You are breaking the law. They are destroying my upper dimensional biology. You're breaking the law. Refer to my other videos for the full story. I am under attack. They are driving parasites through me in all dimensions. They have stolen my upper dimensional brain tissue, and they are assaulting it too. I am still in it. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. Please stop assaulting me. I am very sick. Yes, they torture people. Scientology. Yeah, they're damaging my biology, my brain tissue. He says he's from the FBI. Stop assaulting me. You're breaking the law. I am very sick. I am very sick. Yes, this is torture. Yes, it can be removed and you are still in it. They can remove your upper dimensional biology and you still are in this biology. You still experience it. I am very sick. They're assaulting me and a girl from Mississippi Public Broadcasting. Barack Obama is involved. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Google. They're all involved. They're all Scientologists. You're breaking the law. I feel sick. I am very sick. They came down here and assaulted my biology. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. They're trying to blame this on me. It's a lie. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. You're breaking the law. I am very sick. I am very sick. I'm very sick. You can't tell me what to do. This is my own home. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. Yes, I feel very bad. I'm very sick. Torture. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. Please stop assaulting me. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I feel bad. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. Please get away from me. I'm very sick. You're threatening my life. I'm very sick. Please get away from me. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. This is Oh, I'm very sick. I'm very sick. That's illegal. That is assault. You're lying. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. They don't want me to feel good. They don't want me to be healthy or happy. They're torturing me. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. They have stolen my upper dimensional biology and they are assaulting it. My brain and central nervous system. I am very sick. I am very sick. It's a lie. It's a snuff film. They're making a snuff film. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. I am very sick. I'm very sick. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm being assaulted. I'm very sick. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. 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 They just fired the girl. I'm very sick. So I'm trying to teach them something. How to induce natural flow. Just listening to music. Started feeling good and they started assaulting me. I'm very sick. I'm very sick. Stop driving my parasites. You're breaking the law. Get away from me. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Away from me. Away from me. You're breaking the law. Wait for me. Stop telling me what to do. Being assaulted. Away from me. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're not artificially stimulating my brain tissue. I am in control of my own thoughts. You're breaking the law. It's now they're giving me life support or trying to help me. I feel very bad. I feel a little bit better, but bad. My nerves hurt. My brain hurts. Yeah, they ripped it apart. Now they're trying to put it back together. Dr. Kevorkian and shit. You're breaking the law. I feel bad. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. I'm very sick. That's because I make a video. They change their behavior. You're breaking the law. That's a lie. Lie. You're driving a parasite. Stop. I feel very sick. Oh, I feel very sick. I have a big parasite that has teeth. I'll try to draw it. Yeah, I feel a little bit better. This video made them start helping me. They ripped my nerves apart and stuff. Now they're trying to put it back together. I feel sick. I'm sick. I'm very sick. Stop stimulating my brain. Showing me things on my screen. I am very sick. You're breaking the law. It's a lie. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Very sick. They're giving me a massage with the worms. And they do sometimes. It feels really good. Internal massages with the worms. Because they just assaulted me and now they feel bad. I'm missing a lot of nervous system tissue. I can't feel it. It's not good. That's a lie. Then stop doing it. I think they have surrogates at the hospital. They won't treat me. They won't get the worms out. Breaking the law. Stop assaulting me. I just got assaulted. Pettiness. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Got threatened. I'm not doing anything wrong. It is none of your business what goes in my home. You're breaking the law. It just damaged my brain tissue right here. This worm went up through my skull and then around my head. Like this, and it's sitting right here. Yes, that worms with teeth. It starts right here and goes down to my stomach. Now it went around and it's up right here. He was massaging me and then he damaged me. It's right here in my brain. Driving parasites through my body. Biological weapons of mass destruction. Yes, they can drive parasites. No, they are human. Aliens are remote control. They're giving me a massage, but they're also attacking me. Someone just said this is mighty fine police work. That's a lie. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. It's after the fact. It's a lie, and it's after the fact that you started doing this 13 years ago. You're lying. Worm massage. Massage me every night with the worms. They assault me. We do things like pressure point therapy, deep tissue massage. You have spots in your body, like nervous, in your nervous system, these nodes, they can put pressure on them. They can close the worm's mouth and use the snout, this nose. They can put pressure on these nerves. It feels really good. And then they put, they hit the inside of my ribs and press them backwards. That feels really good too. It feels really good when they press your bones, on your bones in certain places. blood flow. I'm not getting any. They like to damage my blood vessels, keep me from growing back. I didn't. You're lying. Those remote control worms. Please don't destroy. They're fixing everything with worms. Threatening my animals. Get away from us. Natives ain't the prettiest people in the world. They don't care about looks. They care about function. They have some of the best brains in the world. They're breaking the law. Lie. They have a species of worms inside of me that is designed to help me grow back. Sometimes they'll give me a laceration. They'll use another worm as a band aid. Then they sometimes they, instead of leaving it there and holding it down, they'll jab it again. They like to give me pleasure, give me back my body parts, and then take them away from me. Doctor, they're threatening to take my laptop, computers. He's a civilian. He can't get to my accounts. Pretending to be a government agent. They're getting worms out. Dimensional worms. Just got assaulted. You stop assaulting me. Law, you're breaking the law. Yes, they're pretending to help me. They're actually killing me. Someone says he's coming to take my stuff. They want all of my belongings. They want to take all of my things. hybrid, part native and part Caucasian. Something better. Is it just okay, baby? This is cocoa bean. Yes, I'm missing brain. I'm very sick. So, yeah, well, that hurts. Me on a molecular overload. It's okay, baby. It's okay. She's sick too. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. What is it? What is it, baby? Are sick? You're hurting her too. I know. They're hurting us. You okay? It's okay. Someone just said they locked me out of entropy. Scanning morality. So we do. She's like 13 years old. Coco is. They're talking about morality points. I created a scale. Uh, it's for the ECA. So in order to work for the ECA, you have to have high intelligence and high morality. And I color coded it, the colors of the rainbow. So if you have high intelligence and high morality, you have violet. They're both, it's a violet light. And if when you do something good, you gain morality points. When you learn something, you gain intelligence. And when you do something wrong, you lose morality points. I guess it's hard to go down on intelligence. But the bottom is red, the top is violet. Just when you get a color. Well, mine's probably like blue violet or yes, I'm high on the on the scale. Self defense. Red is dead. If you're red in the red in morality, you've done something very wrong. Probably murder and torture, and rape. It's kind of like a jacket. I mean, it's really not. It's not like a jacket. I mean, it gives you a perspective of a person's behavior, how they affect the environment, their effect on the environment. Go from red to violet in an instant. Okay, then we'll make it infinity points or something like that. They're still a jacket. I'm saying it's not something it's not something that we should use to punish people. I mean, red is dead. You're probably going to die in the process, but there's also the jacket. So you got to keep track of people's behavior, the things they've done, yes, the crimes they commit. And you can use a linear scale too, or like a timeline and show exactly what happened, why you get these points. That's what it comes with. You have to be violent to work for the ETA, to be on the council. Yes, or close to it. You're breaking the law. breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Oh, I'm not ready. Self-defense. It's just a tool. It's a graph or a chart, a scale. It is not something that can be utilized to punish people. You have to use the jacket. And then there's the court of law, due process. This is America. This is third dimension. I'm among the living. These games that these dead people or extra dimensionals play, these Scientologists play, are not. We do not have to conform to your rules. We are bound by the Constitution of the United States of America and nothing else. We are bound by the Constitution and nothing else. China is doing something like this, keeping track of people's behavior, and they reward them for good behavior. They reward people for good behavior. They probably punish people for bad behavior. Yes, I'm defending my home and my family. That is an American right. Home invasion leads to capital punishment. Home invasion with criminal intent. They say I hurt some of these people, some of these aliens, because I fought back. I'm dying. You're killing me. I had to do something to fix the situation. So I come up with ideas like that. No, I've been working on the ECA for a very long time before this started. The Buffalo Dollars. No, we get it. It's just for violence. Violence and healing or helping. So everybody in the world gets a jacket. Everybody does. You have to give actions value, points. Yes, it's hard to do something wrong. Some things are worth many points. I don't know. It's a tool that might help. You do not get any. You are not above the law if you have good point. If you have a good number, even if you're violent, you are not above the law. That doesn't mean you can hurt anybody. No, it don't. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. That's not my skill. Uh, I'm being assaulted. Please get away from me. Start getting pissed off. They're looking at their skills. They're looking at their jacket. So I created this idea of a protector Bob. It's an interdimensional police officer. He flies around and watches everybody's behavior and creates a jacket and reports criminal activity. Probably issue citations. I hope he's issuing citations. Now he's saying he's going to pin all this on me, one of these aliens. Christian martyrdom is made up, fake story. It is something that is created. Yes, it is. You can't kill somebody and say, okay, he resolves me of my sins. I am not Jesus. I am not Jesus. I may be a Saint Christopher, but I'm not Jesus. Good girl. Yes, she was growling at y'all. 'Cause y'all made her sick. A little alien police officer. I used to make less lethal munitions. Munitions designed to incapacitate a suspect, a hostile entity. They save lives. Also made the deterrence flares for fighter jets, B-52 bombers. You know the flares that come out of the back of airplanes or fighter jets that stop missile attacks. Yeah, they stop missiles. I made those, millions of them. I created the tools that made them. All me too, with no help, nobody else. I was the only one doing it. I've saved lives. I help people. Yes, I help my family too. I help my animals. It's a lie. So they got pissed off and killed the protector Bob. Yes, I made a little story called Biology Bob when I seen the Scientology bullshit. This Scientologist turns everybody into little Barbie dolls. That's an area of Scientology. They're taking people's body parts and turning them into little organisms so they can drive. They can drive them. So it's a surrogate story, or not a necessarily a surrogate story. Creating organisms and giving them a job or a task. I call them Bobs. The best of biologies. I get inspired by everything. Everything I see, I come up with a story or some kind of little something to talk about. You see my brain piece. It keeps me happy and joking and writing all the time. Get my brain tissue, and they cut it off. I like to joke, tell jokes, be ironic, witty. I have a lot of sarcasm too. It just got me in trouble a few times. So I can't have people reading my mind. I want it to be private. And I used to sit here and joke with myself all the time, tell jokes to myself, laugh about it. They cut my brain piece off and stimulated it, and that's what it does. Sitting here joking around, I feel really good, making jokes about everything. They covet my biology, my brain tissue. You should wait for me. Okay, baby. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Say help me because I made this video. Oh, I'm not well. You're helping me with work. It's got You're breaking the law. Just got a death threat. Yeah, assault. Usually, massaging my back, my ribs, around my backbone, massaging in my inside of my face and my skull and my brain. It's just, now they're on the inside of my rib cage along my backbone. They're putting pressure on my bones. It feels really good. Yeah. My dogs are really healthy. I cook for them every day. Cook it, make them meat, feed them egg yolks, and chicken, and pork chops. They eat more than I do every day. That's all they eat. I keep dry dog food out on for them too. Crunch on it sometimes. They're threatening my life. They said there'll be less mind control now because they damaged my neurons. They are petty like that. Instead of taking the devices off of my brain tissue and my neurons, they just destroy the neuron. Say they're trying to destroy evidence. You're breaking the law. Getting old. I'm almost 40. I did okay in life. I'm doing okay in life. Yes, I have a career. Yeah, they're deer head chihuahuas. Yeah, this one's a mix. I've had some pretty dogs come out of this breed. There's some out there that are part blue heeler and part deer head chihuahua. They're pretty. And this one is part hound dog and part blue head chihuahua and part something else. The dog that was mated with with her mother was he was part black and tan, I think, and part something else. Yes, sissies from the same breeder. I had some, yep, that were bulldogs. Her mother, I mated her mother a lot. Well, she mated herself. We got a lot of puppies out of this breed. They're very awesome dogs. They have good personalities. They're happy. They like to do things. They like to go outside and run and play, explore. They love exploring, going to new places. They're pretty chill, but they're chihuahuas. They don't like intruders. Well, now I'm getting hurt. Please get away from me. Yeah, these videos change things. They altered their behavior. Keep it away from me. Oh, it's my baby. Don't hurt my baby. Yes, I really have parasites. They can control these things intimately. It's like they are the parasites. It's called surrogates. You literally put your consciousness into another organism. You can literally drive another organism. Yes, we can call it alien tech. It's actually a biological process. Because of this entanglement property, I think they use a part of their brain. They actually cut part of their brain tissue out and stick it on this organism, and it allows them to control it. Then they share consciousness, the entanglement property. This is part of their practices in Scientology. They like to merge with each other. It lets them experience each other's biology. Yes, it's highly invasive. You have to cut them to pieces to do it. Yes, plus they use technology. They make surrogates. This area of Scientology, they do some strange things. They cut themselves to pieces. They utilize this entanglement property to create a biology in which they can drive and control. Some of them are making giant worms. There are giant worms in heaven, parasites, big ones, and they have someone's brain tissue in it, like a brain stem and probably a thalamus. Uh, yes, they use other species and merge them. So they cut themselves to pieces, but they can't. It's not a biology. It's a partial biology. So they have to use transplants from other humans and other species in an attempt to make themselves whole. And they can drive this worm. There's a human on Earth driving a giant worm in outer space. And lizards, they do lizards the same way. So there are several types of lizard people. Either you have a brain piece on a lizard and you're driving the lizard, or you are using lizard body parts to modify your biology. And then there's the modifying of the genetic structure in which they can do. They can modify your genetics to give you certain traits, and you look more like a lizard people or lizard person. Humans have lizard DNA, and we come from lizards. Yes, and bugs like that.